welcome to Reality of Snake Farming. Today we are going to be addressing another aspect of snake farming, as of course a very important aspect of snake farming which so many farmers find as a challenge. Now what are we going to be looking at today? We are going to be addressing the aspect of the effectiveness of water towards refreshing snails during the dry season, or better still, just put it as how to effectively manage your snake using the water method or techniques. Alright, so what we want to show you today is a little demonstration about how to effectively sustain your snails during the dry season. We all know very well that snails are usually very not too easy to manage during the dry season because it is off season for them. We also remember that naturally in the wild they are supposed to be around during the rainy season. So when it is off rainy season, they are naturally supposed to be out of reach. They are supposed to be estivated. So if you have the one that you are farming, you know that you are already trying to manage them artificially. So these are the reasons why dry season is always a challenging moment for snake farmers. So how do you effectively manage your snake during the dry season and keep them very healthy, refreshed, and stay productive? So this is the water method. So in the dry season, just like we have now, today is the first day or second day of January 2021. So before I continue, happy new year to every one of you, and I wish everyone all a wonderful new year, and of course a prosperous one for everyone, even for those that are aspiring to do so many things, especially those that are still contemplating wanting to be in the snake farming industry. This is an opportunity for you to actually pick that as an interest. So this is a fresh year. You can see you can quickly motivate yourself with this video and start up something. So now if you have a pen, all right, so all you need to do, of course it depends on the type of pen that you have. For this one that we have here now, this is an intensive pen. So the base of this pen is not concreted, so that is the reason why we are not really too careful about the volume of water that goes in, knowing fully well that in some few seconds or minutes bulk of that water will go through the ground. So maybe the surface will remain wet, of course, which is also good for them. That's the reason why we are using this we are putting this volume of water. So you have a hose here connected to a pipe that is bringing in the water. So all you need to do is just to make sure you sprinkle water all around the pen. Now if you have the pen that is that the base is concretized, you should be very careful about the volume of water that goes in, because the retention level of those water that goes in is very high. And what I mean by retention level, it simply means that the water goes in and it takes time for it to go out, because there is no direct channel for it to go out. But this particular pen that you have here, it is earth. It is directly to the earth. So it's just the soil that we put in for them, and straight up is up to the soil down there. So anything that goes in like liquid will definitely find its way around, out of this pen. So all you need to do is just wet it like this. Keep it more properly wet. Okay, while doing this, you're already trying to refresh them. Now if you look closely, you will see that these ones have already started moving. You see them, they're already moving. Okay, you can look at it, it's already moving. This one has started coming up. This is because of the volume of water. If you look to the extreme, the same thing. You can see to the extreme, can capture it. Okay, so see all of them, they're all coming up. All right, see this one as well. These ones are big snails. You can see even from the look in my hand. So this is what you have. They are all fresh. So these are the importance of you using water for them. Now another method of doing this is, of course, when the thing gets more than this level, all you need to now do is to now remove them and do a proper refreshing. But we are not doing that for the now, because we are still managing. We have a good condition for them here and they are all doing well. Now peradventure you didn't refresh them and you didn't give them enough water. Note that we have put water for them, which we serve as a bait. Please, you can zoom in and see. All right, so this is a bowl which they are going to be drinking from, and as well they are going to be bathing in it, so they have water to always refresh them at any point in time that they want. Feed is already served for them as well, so they just eat, then move down to this place, take a drink or bathe in it, and just keep refreshing. So even with this present dryness of the atmosphere, today is the 2nd day of January 2021. You know that this period is extremely hot, and Harmattan is, of course, will start coming up. But even with that, all the snails that are in here don't have that sense of dryness. So this is what we do to ensure that they keep having that in season for them, to keep behaving as if they are in the wet season. So now, if you don't do what we are doing now, what will happen to your snails? Now, the disadvantage or the less usage of water for them to refresh them will bring about this particular behavior in snail. What do we have here? This is a snail that is in pause mode. What has this snail done? The snail has successfully sealed up the opening. All right, now giving this particular snail the natural state which they ought to be during the dry season. Naturally, snails go into estivation during the dry season and remain in this state till the next rainy season. But as a snail farmer, you will not want your snails to be in this pause mode, because they will not develop, they won't grow, and they will not also produce or reproduce. So these are the benefits of snail farmer. You will not want that. So in order for you to avoid your snails going into estivation, you need to make use of the water method during the dry season to keep them fresh and always make sure they are healthy. And of course, we know that their laying is also important to you, so that is part of your benefit when you use the water method or the water techniques for them. So this is a short video addressing that aspect of snail farming. We are Ematex Global Resources Limited, a subsidiary of Ematex Farm, of course. And what we do is to make sure that we give you information concerning snail farming generally. We also inspect snail farms. We also set up, we equally encourage new intended farmers who wants to go into the business to see this video as a motivator to want to go into the business. Of course, if you need guide, we're also here for you. We organize training online and offline depending on your flexibility. So generally speaking, this video is meant to encourage you so that you will know that, of course, farming is still very lucrative, just as it was right from our days of our fathers up to now. So because humans continue to depend on food, that is why food will continue to remain relevant. And don't forget, snail meat is becoming one of the most accepted meats because of its nutritional benefit compared to those other red meat and all that. So in general, I will encourage you to keep following us and be rest assured that more videos concerning every other aspect of snail farming will be uploaded from time to time. So this is a research center for us, and we do this thing just to make sure that you get the best quality of our information, and based on our practical experience, we are sharing all this to you. So keep in touch, keep following us, hit on the subscribe button, and thumb up on the notification bell so that each time we upload a video like this, you will be the first person to notice it. So we look forward to hearing from those that want to go into snail farming, and any other comments you have, you can always put them at the comment section below. So happy new year once again, and have a fruitful year ahead. God bless you all.